Now we are doing the worksheet 11.2. Okay, over here we have something to do with how many turns round the clock. For example, a quarter turn round the clock is how many seconds? Okay, it means that second hand turns only a quarter. So what you do is use the fraction quarter times 60 seconds. Okay, and this one you should be able to do, right? At times 60 seconds. What you should do is like this. 60 divided by 4 gives you 15. All right, and 4 divided by 4 gives you 1. 1 times 15 is 15, so it is 15 seconds, right? One quarter turn round, not even a complete circle. One quarter is 15 seconds, right? For the rest, it will be this way. And look at here, these are half, 3/4, and this is one complete turn. Okay, so 1.5 turn round the clock is 1.5. You use a fraction, convert it into improper fraction first. Then if you do this, you should be able to get the answer, right? So let's say, for example, over here, 60 cancel divide by 2, 2 divide by 2, 2 divided by 2 is 1. Okay, sorry about that. 2 divided by 2 is 1, and 60 divided by 2, 60 divided by 2 is 30. Okay, this is 30. All right, 60 divided by 2 is 30. Okay, and right, so you have actually 3 times 30. You get your answer for this particular one, right? I believe the rest you just follow. I can see how things work. All right, try your best to finish up this corrections. Now next. Now over here, conversion of minutes into seconds, right? Just like the previous worksheet, what you can do here now is like this. 3 minutes into seconds, all you have to do is 3 times 60. Okay, 4 minutes 15 seconds is 4 times 60. Then you add 15 and so on over here. Now for this one, I want to highlight your attention. If it's 1 hour, you just say 1 hour times 60 and times another 60 to make it into seconds. Okay, 1 hour times 60 because you convert it to minutes. There are 60 minutes in 1 hour, so use 60 times 60. Look here, this is the minutes, right? 60 minutes, right, times this 60 seconds, right, gives you 60 times 60 plus 35 minutes times 60. Okay, this one you have to work up nicely. So for 8 hours, what you need to do is the same thing. 8 hours times the 60 minutes, right? Then you have, right, you have an answer over here. This is converted into minutes, right? Over here, this part, this is converted into minutes. The other one is, if you times 60 again, is to convert it into seconds, right? For this case, it's 40 minutes. 40 minutes you convert into seconds over here. Now this is about the same as the previous ones. All you have to do, 79 seconds. What you need to do is how many minutes, how many seconds there are. 79, 91, and 132, and so on. All you have to do is just to make this roll up a little bit for you to take a look. It's all division, right? For example, the first one, 79 you break into, sorry about that, 79 you break into 60, right, and 19. So this 60 becomes 1 minute, this 19 becomes the seconds. So 1 minute 19 seconds. 79 seconds is 1 minute and 19 seconds, right? The rest follow suit, right? Remember to use the 60 times table, which actually in fact it is the 6 times table. All right, okay, to get it done. Now I'll show you another example. Number C, 132 seconds. You place 132 and you find out from the multiples of 60s over here, which of these is the number just below 132. Okay, just below 132 is 120. So 120 itself here, 120. Okay, there are 2 minutes in 120. Can you see? 120 divided by 60 is 2. So you have 2 minutes in 120, and the remainder 132 minus 120 is 12 seconds. Gives you 12 seconds here. Therefore, 132 seconds is 2 minutes and 12 seconds. Right? Let's carry on. Okay, for this is quite straightforward. I will not go through with you. We've gone through once. Just double check the answer. This is 7:13, and going down here, this is 7:24, and that is 7:29. Right? Let's carry on. Okay. Now mark a cross on the timeline shown in the following times. Right? This is self-explanatory. Okay, and you must make sure that you do a labeling. It means 1 means this, 2 over here it means from this, and so on. Okay, pause this video and check your answers properly. Next, now this conversion. Now for here I got to just alert you, right, that this needle here, over here 11:30, it should be somewhere at the center here. All right, somewhere at the center here. 11:30, somewhere at the center here. Okay, as for this 12:10, yes, it is somewhere here. Okay, somewhere from here to here. All right, now let me just zoom out again. Okay, so if it's 11:30 a.m. is 11:30 p.m. you add 12 hours to it, becomes 23:30. 12:10 a.m. Now watch out, 12:10 a.m. is midnight, is the beginning of the day. Therefore, the hours is 00. Over here, the hours is 00. Alright, the hours is 00. And let me just zoom out again. And the minutes remains the same, 10 and so on. Alright, and for this is 12:10 p.m. Right, 12:10 p.m. it means it's in the afternoon. It's in the 12th hour of the day, 12:10. Right, let's continue. All right, over here this is self-explanatory. I need you to pause this video to take time to think over from town A to B, right? How many minutes? So what I did was town A to B started from 9:03, right? What I did was I wrote this down. Okay? So I wrote this down. I wrote 9:30 so that, right, from 9:03 to 9:30 is 30 minus 3 gives you 27 minutes. From 9:30 to 9:48 is easier to see. It's 48 minus 30 is 18 minutes. So 27 plus 18 is 45 minutes. Therefore, you have 45 minutes over here only, right? But do not have any hours. Right, now from B to C, right, 9:48, right, I mark this over here, 10, right? So between 10 and 9:48, now what you need to do is take 60, right? Take 60 minus 48, 60 minutes minus 48, you get 12. Over here from 10, right, to 10:30, the difference is very straightforward. It's 10:30. Okay, going back, this is 30 minutes. So this is total is 42. For this case is 42, right? And this you need to find. Okay, let's continue. This need to find. Okay, over here you need to find the last one from D to E. What is it? From D to E, what is it? All right. Okay, I'm gonna move it up. Now from D to E, all you have to do just all right, it took 1 hour 16 minutes. So from 11:12 it took 1 hour 16 minutes. After 1 hour is 12:12. After 16, okay, 12:12, all you have to do, take the 12 plus 16. See, 12 plus 16 is 28 minutes. 12 hours 28 minutes, right? So this is 12 hours 28 minutes. Right, let's carry on. Now for this, for A, how do you find A, right? But before that, maybe we have to get your understanding. this is given, right? This one is the big starting time is given, duration is given, find the ending time. All right, so try to do this. What you need to do is find the next o'clock. The next o'clock is 1100 hours. The next o'clock, right? So this, how do you find this? Over here, how do you find this 37? How do you get 37? You take 60, the o'clock 60 minutes minus 23. 60 minus 23, you get 37, which is this. So A is 37. From here to here is 37. Now to find B, right? B, all you have to do is get 55. Okay, this whole thing 55, the number bonding 55 is actually made of 37. Then you take 55 minus 37, you should be able to get this side, right? Where this total 37 plus 18 gives you 55. Duration is 55 split into 37 and 18. Now how do you find this? This is actually 18 minutes after 11. Can you see? 11 is here. 18 minutes after 11 is 1118. All right, this is your answer. Right? She stopped at 1118. Let's carry on. Now Audrey left a flat, okay, at 7:10. Now you may have to draw something like that for understanding. Okay, so what is given was the beginning time is given, starting time, and you need to find the ending time. Okay, you need to find the ending time, which is right here. All right. Now, what happens is like this. They were given some real things that's happening, right? 15 minutes she's doing something. After that, continue 6 minutes, something going on, right? Then after that, she spent the time 43 minutes traveling all the way down. Now, if you can see very carefully, 15, 6, and 43 mix up the whole duration. So you don't really have to do this. Don't really have to, from this, you find the duration and begin to find this. Okay, and begin to find this over here. No need. All you have to do, plus them up together, which is 64 minutes. Sorry, this should be MIN, minutes over here. All right, it should be minutes, MIN. All right, make sure you get it correctly. 64 minutes you convert to hour, and minute is 1 hour 4 minutes. Okay, so the whole duration is 1 hour and 4 minutes. Okay, from here starting time 1 hour 4 minutes, you find the ending time, okay, which should look something like this. Okay, can you see? This is much easier to do. So 1 hour 4 minutes, 1 hour 4 minutes, right? All you have to do when you need to find 1 hour 4 minutes, just hang on first, right? So she reached her destination at 0814. All right, I'll go through the rest later, just hang on. Okay, let's continue this. It's quite interesting to see the diagram here, their departure, and the other side is the arrival, right, from town A to town B. This is the train arrival panel over here. Now let's take a look, carry on. Now how many minutes does the train, okay, which departs from 11:43? We are talking about this 11:43, talking about this and this, right? Over here, given the time 11:43 and 14:30. Now this is how your timeline should look like. Okay, 11:43 and 14:30. Now I'm trying to show you something which is different. This timeline is just we have to get into the next o'clock. For example, 11:43. The next o'clock is 12. All right. Now 14:30. If you okay, go backward, the next o'clock is 1400 hours, right? So the gap between here 1400 hours and 1433 is 30 minutes, and over here this one, the gap between here is 60 minus 43, which is 17 minutes. So what you have here total is 120 minutes, which is this 2 hours. 60 times 2, you get 120 minutes, plus 17, which is here, plus 30. The total duration for traveling is 167 minutes. Okay, so you write your statement, it took 167 minutes. Now let's carry on. Now next over here, the train which departs from 21:48 takes 2 hours 52 minutes. All right, it's referring to this over here. Okay, so you have a starting time given, the duration is also given, and need to find out this part. All right, need to find out the ending time. Now this is how your timeline should look like. Okay, just here 21:48. All right, then the duration is 2 hours 52 minutes. Now there's a trick over here I want you all to take note. Now 2 hours 52 minutes is another 8 minutes, okay, from 3 hours. Can you see it's very close to 3 hours. Now the trick is like this, huh? You just count 3 hours first. 21:48, you count 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours. All right, so you just get over it, 3 hours. Now 3 hours is 24:48. Remember 24:48, right? But the actual duration is 8 minutes before. So what you need to do from here, 48 minus 8 minutes. Now this is your, okay, less 8 minutes, this is your actual time of arrival, 24:40. Now there is in your time, your clock, there is no such reading 24:40. You must make sure that this is the 24-hour day. It has passed, it has become the next day, right? So the next day is 004. Leave your answer this way, 004, but not 24:40. All right, 0040. Okay, next, the last two. Now this is talking about time difference. Look at find out the time difference in the first place. When it's in Singapore, it is 18:30, 4 hours apart. It means in Hanoi, it is 22:30. Now this is within the same day. Wednesday, 18:30, 4 hours, 22:30. So we have it here. Hanoi, right? When it is 22:30, Singapore time is 18:30. Now something interesting is we just ignore Hanoi's time because the answer we need to find out is from here. Okay, right? Find out from here is on Thursday, this time, it means we have to convert to Singapore's time. Singapore time is 18:30, right? And the question is, how long was the flight, right? How long was the flight when it flew from Hanoi and landed in Singapore? Take a look here. The starting flight is 18:30. It goes on all the way for let me take a look here. Let's do and so on. Okay, it landed Singapore at 8:30 over here. It means the starting time in Singapore time is given. Right, let me just highlight this for you. Starting time is given, and the ending time in Singapore time is given. Can you see? Now this is the day before, evening. It flew all the way past midnight and to the next day. Right, the flight is quite long. So after calculation, over here, what you can see is like this. Now you pause this video, add up this. Okay, study this part where I put 15:8. This is 13 hours. If this is 30 minutes plus 30 minutes, total is 13 hours plus 1 hour. Right, the total is 14 hours. The flight is 14 hours until the next day. Okay, can you see the flight? 14 hours over here, right, to the next day. Okay, let's finish the last question. So Bragg went to Malaysia to meet his friend on 15 June at 18:25. Now 18:25, this is the evening, 6:25. Now his brother arrived in Malaysia 16 hours later. Okay, 16 hours later, he landed at his time. So the difference, time difference, is you need to find out 16 hours. What time would it be later? All right, so this is 15 June at 6:25 p.m. Right, So 16 hours, you can break it into this way. Going to the nearest o'clock, right? Can you see the nearest o'clock here? Okay, from here you break, this is 35, okay, nearest o'clock, and over here, right, you go for you count another 5 hours, right? At this here is the midnight time. Stop at the midnight time, this will be 5 hours, and go on to 10 plus, okay, then go on to another 25. Now take a look, this 25 plus 35 should give you 1 hour. All right, here is 15 hours. 5 plus 10 is 15 hours. The side gives you 1 hour. Total should be 16 hours. Now this is a bit complicating, but you can do it this way or do it the other way around. Let me show you the simpler manner. Now this is a simpler way of doing it. Starting time after 16 hours. So what you do is like this, count 6 hours, right? Then count 10 hours, right? Why 6 hours over here? Because it reaches the just past midnight. So you do it this way: 18, 25, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, right? Then it's 6 hours. Then after you add another 10 hours to make it 16 hours. So you just count all the way. It should stop at 10:25 in the morning. 10:25 in the morning, right? The next day on 16 June, 10:25 in the morning, right? That's all. Get your work done.